Hey everyone, it's Austin and welcome back to day 102 on my journey to 2000. I'll be playing chess every single day until I reach the 2000 goal. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, join the club, follow me on Twitch, all that stuff, and let's get into today's game. Alright, throw on some music, and into the 10-minute pool we go. Alright, got the white pieces against the 1742. 1744 ourselves this evening. I just worked for 9 hours and then went to about 4 hours worth of a networking event. You could say that I'm wide awake. You wouldn't be right, but you could say it. I think I'm hilarious. I got my fiance in the room with me this evening. She's editing some pictures on her laptop, so she can overhear the nonsense that's going on. So can he play e5 right away here? I'm afraid that he can. Don't quite like that. If he does, I'm gonna have to play bishop back to c2 and just play against the IQP. Right? I'm saying e5, d takes e, knight takes e. Okay, so he's giving me the chance to get my knight to f3, which is probably a good thing. Interesting. That's a very interesting way to try to play e5, but I think I have this move. Developing my queen and preventing it. This is a move that you don't see very often in the London, but it is a move, especially in positions. Man, I kind of want to castle queenside, to be honest. Huh. I guess I should sit here and think about a plan. So, I have the open H file, which is giving me false hope for an attack, but I think he's about to castle queenside. So I think I should just castle kingside. Except the fact that I have no attack on the king side. And play in the center. That's what I think. Little 30-second plan for us here. Okay, so he does castle kingside. I think rook e1 is just a no-nonsense kind of move. So let's go ahead and play it. That will give us flexibility with our queen later. Now he wants to play e5 so bad, bless his heart. I'm just gonna stick my knight into e5 and say no thank you. Okay, so should I take with the pawn and then have a terrible pawn structure, or should I take with the queen and try to go into an endgame where I have a slightly worse pawn structure? If I take here, taking here is actually a great move. Potentially. I was thinking because the knight doesn't have many squares. So obviously if the knight comes to the center, I win a pawn, but he's not stupid, so what he's going to do is he's going to play knight h7. And if I play knight h7, I don't really have that many ideas. I just don't see any semblance of an attack. Nothing. Huh. But I think the principled move is to take with the pawn and to grab more space. So let's do that. The knight won't be as weak as we think it is. I can bring, or the pawn won't be as weak as we think it is. I can bring my knight here. And let's go rook here. Okay. Man, his king is looking really loose. But how do I do something about it? Nothing looks good. If I go here, he just goes here. Huh. I mean, I have to be trying to make something happen on his king over here. I mean, I just have to. I think he might have this move. He doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I have this. Maybe that was a better idea. Huh. I don't know. Needless to say, I don't care about that pawn. I want checkmate. So if I go here to get a tempo, he goes here, here. If he goes here, I just take. And then it's mate. If he recaptures the knight at least. So I think I'm just... You know, I'm in a silly, goofy mood again, guys. So I think that I'm just gonna go for checkmate. I mean, my instincts are just like screaming at me. If he plays this en passant every time. If he goes here. Yeah, just en passant every time. I don't know. So I have a couple different options here. Here to go here, which seems very strong. And feels like what I should play without really thinking about it too much. There's also the idea to try to trade off his knight somehow. But, you know, why calculate when you could just tiredly play some moves that look like they make sense? I think I just need to go with my pawn now. Maybe. So if I go here and he takes here, here, back here. Just doesn't feel very convincing. Everything is very well defended for him. I'm thinking about just this. I'm also... So if I do this, and let's say I make it here, what does he really do? I don't think that that really does that much for me. So I can always repeat. I just, like, don't really have anything. So let's just do this anyway. In which case, pushing the pawn seems a lot better. Keep in mind he, like, can't move the knight at all, because it's the only thing defending against checkmate. So, like, if he tries to go here or do anything fancy, like, it's just mate. It sucks because the knight also defends this rook. Otherwise, I could potentially have a cool tactic where I take the bishop and this rook is undefended. Oop, got my alarm going off. That's how you know it's late. Reminding me to start doing my bedtime routine. But it's not bedtime. It's chess time. Wow. Relentless. No fear. No fear at all from the young man. Let's start pushing P. Interesting idea. Looking for something here. Not feeling like I have anything here. Except the fact that now my knight is on a square, or my queen is on a square that a knight, my knight could be using to fork. I mean, how BM am I? Can I do this and this? Like, is that just crazy? There's no checks. Ah, screw it. You only live once, right? I think his pieces are just too congested. What is this? What does this move do? Threatens the pawn, I guess? What if I just go here? He takes the pawn. I take his knight. Even if he goes here, this is just mate. He doesn't have any checks. Sir, I am not afraid of you taking my pawn. Please take my pawn. It's like, that's actually probably a good move, and I'm just not seeing something. Okay. Still not seeing any checks for my opponent. If he moves the knight, it's mate. If he lets me take the knight, then it's mate. Okay. Oh, so that's an interference situation. Oh wow, why didn't I see this? Idiot. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Yep, this is what I do. What to say? Alright, well obviously this is my only move. He's thinking about if he should give that check first. I'm assuming that's what he's thinking about at least. Well, that sucked. Like I said, always miss resources for my opponent. So if he takes with the rook, this drops. And I would be very happy to see that. Yeah. So he's not taking back at all yet. So the question is, where do I go with my king? I mean, I guess just right here. Oh, I have a minute. Okay. That's exciting. Okay. So, put pressure on the pinned piece, right? Go here. Take. And he's up a pawn. Let's go here. I don't really have time to think. Just do. Need to just do. This isn't good. I don't have time. Wow. What a professional move from the young man. Obviously, this is completely losing. Son of a gun, man. Yeah, I suck at chess. Yeah. Wow, that's so frustrating. Wow, I was actually losing that whole time. Wow, that's crazy, man. That sucks. 0.6. I mean, I really had nothing here. This is a draw. This is a mistake. King G1. And now it's a draw. Yeah, I just had no time. Man, I want to play another one. That sucks. I mean, I'm obviously not going to because I'm exhausted, but that's just like such a terrible game to play. Played 78% accuracy, 6 mistakes and a miss. So it was like no blunders or nothing, but it was just like, man, I felt like I had something. I mean, like, that makes no sense. Taking with the pawn was correct. Him playing h6 made no sense. So, like, in the opening, I just played super well. But going towards the center makes more sense. I mean, I totally agree. So why is this completely winning for me? Am I trapping the queen? I don't understand. Oh, obviously you can't take there. Yeah, the queen is trapped here. So, this was a miss. So you have to play knight g5. And then what? I go here or something? Now it's rook a1 and the queen is trapped again. Okay. Wow, I mean, this is just insane. I can't believe that this wasn't anything. I really can't believe it. So if here, rook takes... I mean, what? F takes G. Right. Knight e4. I guess I have this in-between move. Rook f7. And it just wants me to give a perpetual? I mean, that's insane. No, it takes here. And then he's the one that gets the perpetual. Wow. I mean, give me a break. He played so well. I mean, he really did. He really hung on with that defense. I hate losing games like this. I don't know why it keeps saying this. You guys don't see it, but it's popping up at the top. There was an error classifying this move. Yeah, like, what a mess. Alright, well, I'm definitely signing off after that one. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video and all that stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow.